Well, Fresh Baked, the new Fast Pass system is here and it's kind of different. Hello everybody, welcome back to Fresh Baked. Glad you could join us. Can you believe that there is a new Fast Pass system live and in use in the park today? That is, it was live as of Wednesday, and I should clarify that we're talking about just the actual Fast Pass mechanics. We're not talking about the Max Pass, the new paid system that is on the way. It's not here yet, but it is still coming. The system that went live Wednesday replaces the old paper Fast Pass system, and it includes some rather interesting differences from the system that we're used to. Information is still coming in, but before we get into how this Fast Pass system works, it should be noted that Disney has not released any kind of formal detailing of how the Fast Pass system works. So right now it's all just sort of observation and guesswork. First, paper Fast Passes are still being issued. When you scan your ticket or your annual pass, you will get one, but you don't need it. All you need is your pass. When your Fast Pass time is up and you approach the queue, your pass will be scanned. It will not be collected. In the test that Sarah did on Thursday, she did have her Fast Pass scanned, but my understanding is that CMs are typically going to try to scan your annual pass or your entrance ticket, not the actual Fast Pass. The paper Fast Pass itself is more of just a physical reminder that you have one, and I do expect that it's just a matter of time before the paper Fast Pass becomes a thing of the past. Now, it looks like there's some kind of tiered system in place for return times for each Fast Pass. Our best guess is that the tiered system is based on the attraction's popularity or how many Fast Passes are being issued. As an example, and we're not sure if this is a permanent condition or not, but it seems like there are situations where your Fast Pass return time can be as soon as right now. As in the example, when Sarah got hers on Thursday, she got the Fast Pass at 2:06. The return time was for 2:10. Now here's where things get a little interesting. Per Ian, there does not seem to be any kind of cooling off period for when you can get your next Fast Pass. Previously, you had to wait at least 45 minutes or more before you could get another Fast Pass, no matter how busy or not busy an attraction was. But early tests suggest that once you cash in that 4-minute Fast Pass, you can come right back out and get another one. Not for the same attraction, but you can get another Fast Pass for another attraction. Now, I feel like this probably can't last, or maybe it's a glitch in the system. I'm not sure, because if this is the case, I'm not sure why anybody would wait in the standby line for Haunted Mansion, for example. Unless, of course, the Fast Pass line becomes the new standby line, and the standby line becomes the new Fast Pass line. Now, we're going to do a very thorough testing of this system, I'm sure, this weekend. So stay tuned for our trip report starting on Monday, where we will give a in-depth analysis of the new Fast Pass system. Meanwhile, in a real surprise, it looks like we've got water running in the waterfalls at the Rivers of America. This video is shot from Tom Sawyer's Island, and it shows a view of the waterfall that is just to the right behind the train tracks as you pass Hungry Bear. Isn't it beautiful? I just cannot believe that this is happening. It's finally here. Also, on the other side of the island, Sarah found this familiar figure. This is that young Native American girl and her dog that boats pass by along the Rivers of America. It looks like they've moved her up closer to the new Native American village. I say familiar figure because I'm assuming it's the same girl, because there is one very obvious difference, and that is that she has no hair. The log is the same. The dog is the same, except they've turned the dog around. He's now facing in the direction. But our Native American girl has no hair, and I'm assuming they just haven't put it on yet. Other than that, she might be bald now. I'm not sure. And we also know that the friendly Native American that waves at passersby on the Disneyland Railroad is back, but he's still under wraps. But we should probably be seeing him pretty soon as well. The park is changing quickly, and we're just getting started. Look out for these changes and the changes that we mentioned before about the Fast Pass system in our upcoming trip report starting on Monday. We're going to discuss this and anything else that comes along the way. And until next time, guys, Fresh Baked.